Why do so many people make such a big deal out of seeking the Adepti? There's Adepti everywhere, isn't there?
Se colocasse uma narrida, aí ficaria top, né? Colocar uma narridinha aí, uma narrida no lugar do Chiquinho. Pode ser no lugar do Chiquinho, né? Porque o caso é bom que ajuda na...
Tô formatando aqui mesmo. Formatando, né?
Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Come on, let's get a move
Sei
on.
lá. Usufruir.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
$2 million for a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find on one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to...
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Nossa, acho muito alto. O povo de Genshin aqui tá cobrando umas taxas altas.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
Much obliged.
Muito obrigado. Completamente. Muito obrigado. Reduziu com 600 mora. Tudo certo aí.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something serious.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Não tô olhando só. Por quê? Vai mexer? Hã? Ah, tô pegando.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Completamente.
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly... After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
Achei que ele tava cantando.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you'll encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Opa, né? Joga, né? Genshin é top.
And is that likely?
A gente tenta jogar, né? Mas se o celular não ajuda...
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Na verdade, não é coisa real como tal, é como isso realmente deseja acordar em outras. Mano, eu consigo fazer
I like to
isso,
do
mas
things
se
in a way
ele
that keeps
esquentar muito, ele
everybody
pega
happy.
fogo, tá
It's my
ligado?
own personal rule for dealing
Vai
with
ter que ficar
situations
muito
like
tempo
this.
aqui, rapaz. E olha que eu tenho um pouco F4 GT e disse que é preparado para o jogo.
So you
Mas
have to
rapaz,
trade favors to
depende do
keep
tempo
everyone
que
engaged.
Why do I get
eu
the feeling
começo a
you're
fazer
making
os
me out to be some
bagulhos,
sort
fica
of
muito
crook?
quente,
Never mind.
vai começar uma travação. Rapaz, dá nervoso, hein?
Here's the situation.
Mas eu
As I
comprei
touched upon earlier, the members of the
cooler
International
pra
Trade
ele.
Association are
Agora só
constantly
esperar
struggling to
chegar.
survive. Recently,
Vamos dar uma
things seem to
melhorada
have
no
gotten more
desempenho dele.
difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any... The head of the association is called Karisu,
Espero que você
and
tenha aí
he's a
pra
good
jogar.
friend of mine.
Genshin.
Go talk to him.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Você nem joga mais.
Proof of identification ready.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, good. That's a relief.
Ainda bem que tem um amigo
You need
pra
to be
jogar
careful,
aqui.
or you'll find...
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
sorte, mano.
No.
Eu tô aqui
What's really
tentando
squeezing
farmar
this
alguma
Outlander
coisinha que
merchant's
ninguém
dry
consegue pegar
is
ela também. Os caras tá falando que ela é forte pra caramba, né?
those
E
Mora
ela é
grubbers from the
Rutão.
Conjo
Ou que é
Commission.
Rutão, sei lá. Vejo falando muito bem dela,
Of
mas
the three
violão,
commissions, that's the one that
não vi
oversees
pra poder ver.
everything on retail, isn't it?
Eu só tenho 10 ou 11 tiros pra dar aqui.
That's right.
Tem que juntar
They
mais
impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations,
gemas.
and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called
Mas dá
Crystal
uma preguiça de
Marrow.
fazer aquela bagaça.
Crystal marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher.
É nada. Rapaz.
Now there's
Voara
only
faz
one vendor
tempo,
who
hein?
even
Faz
has
uns
it in
10 anos.
stock.
Mais ou
We can't
menos.
get a hold of it anywhere else.
Como é o seu nome? Por aqui eu não consigo ver. Tem que entrar na Twitch pra me ver quem que é. Eu não lembro.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens, we've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Espírito, Fontenade foi minha querida terra, então estou com muitas saudades de você no momento.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them
Correndo
dry.
os limites.
What do you think we should do?
O que você acha disso? Tentamos nos melhor para negociar com a missão. O comerciante parece uma boa suspeita.
But Carice is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're only...
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party
Você
involved.
vê esse assunto de outra forma.
That vendor.
Ah, é.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Ele tem as suas mercadorias.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Nossa, viado. E aí, fi, como que você tá? Rapaz, essa dupla era do mal. Esse grupinho aí não valia nada, hein?
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito,
Melhor ano.
may just let his guard down.
Com essa galera aí.
If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district.
Got it. We're on the case.
Você tá doido. Velhos tempos era zica. Você tá doido. Esse tempo atrás eu falei, acho que com o Jefferson, troquei uma ideia com ele mais ou menos. O Laércio, acho que eu nunca mais vi ele. Quer dizer, na internet, pelo menos.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Carisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
O Jefferson continua lá, em Juara. Ou ele foi pra Sinop, ou Dourados, que ele tinha sonho de ir pra Dourados. Ou ele chegou aí, ou ele nunca foi. Que eu troquei pouca ideia com ele, tipo assim, nem deu pra, tipo, tá ligado? Desenvolver alguma coisa.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Eu tentei mandar mensagem.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on.
Não tem nenhum
Tell them
problema
they're
não,
lucky to be
filho.
buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
É, ele metia o louco falando que ia pra Dourados fazer faculdade, que não sei o que, papá. Mas nunca mais vi nem nada dele falando nada sobre isso. Que eu já se meti o louco. Rapaz do céu. Não, louco, da hora. É, ele tinha vontade de ser professor mesmo. De educação física. Ele é professor ou ele tem alguma academia?
Sorry,
Um personal.
I need to think about it. That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade
sim.
Association?
Entendeu?
So he's an
Mas
outlander
faz muito
too?
tempo que você foi pra lá ou você nunca mais voltou pra lá?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you
Essa
spoke to
missão
him?
aqui não é missão, na verdade, né? Eu tô fazendo... É uma missão que eu tô indo pra Inazuma. Tô liberando o país de Inazuma.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rita.
Você tá doido.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
Ô, louco, da hora. Faz tempo que eu não vou pra lá, hein? Nunca mais, depois que eu saí de lá, nunca mais voltei. Meu tio, de vez em quando, meu primo chamou pra voltar pra lá pra visitar, mas eu não tenho essa pira mais não.
So he
Minha tia
left
veio
the
de vez em quando pra cá
association
também,
and turned his back on them.
mas não vira não. Muito longe.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and...
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Agora ela voltar a falar com o cara de novo. Tem que ser um suco com ele agora. Ele não pega a mão dele pra mim. Ele tá dando uma olhadinha.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt? Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
Está funcionando.
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Leila Harbor.
Tô vendo os bagulho aqui.
Leah. Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most... All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't...
You ready to talk now?
Para sair.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions.
Eu tô vendo uns bagulho aqui. Vai dormir, tá gravando. Não tô vendo se vai dormir não.
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it.
Que nível que você tá aí?
Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But evidence? You're right. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Vamos pro pau, velho. Tem que vir aqui, ó. Pra minerar esse bagulho. Tô andando no escuro, não é certo.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wine, then look no further.
Nada, filho, eu parei no 35. Porque, rapaz, eu tava vendo aqui. Minha mulher subiu dela pro 45. Rapaz, ela consegue bater nos monstros. Os monstros são mó fortes. E pra upar os carinha. Que jeito que upa. Aí tem que ficar entrando com os outros caras lá. Os caras entrando no jogo pra ajudar a gente. Porque eu não dou conta não. Aí eu vou ver se eu consigo upar bastante meus personagens. Pra daí sim eu aumentar meu AR. Que não, rapaz. Já foi, hein?
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Subir essa. Não vou conseguir subir. Não, tô ligado. Não vira não. Eu já começar assim. Deixar ele meio bugado. Deixar upar meus personagens aqui, senão eu chego lá upando muito, bato no nível dos caras e começo a fazer os abismos, os negócios aí. Eu não ganho as recompensas da hora. Tô perdendo a oportunidade de ganhar as recompensas da hora. Eu esqueço de voltar ao nível normal do mundo, eu fiquei bugado. Eles tentam fazer o fortão, não peguei nenhum. Agora sim melhorou um pouco. Agora eu consigo ver quando eu tô indo. Com certeza tem em cima dessa casa aqui. Não posso esconder tanto assim. Vamos ver.
Pedro! It's him!
After him!
Any outlanders are having trouble. Feel free to visit the International Trade.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Look no further than sailing green!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Too close! It's too close! You'll notice us for sure!
Now, who else?
Too close! It's too close! It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
It's not like I'll get any customers.
He's getting further...
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Pedro! It's him!
After him!
Eu vou usar de novo.
All for freedom. Which one should I choose?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work. Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Essa é uma quebradora, então.
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
No bagulho do Japa eu já tô com 80 já. Ó, ganhei. Ganhei uns 50 pastel de flango. Vamos juntando. Fica 200 anos na live dele aqui. Vamos ganhar esses bagulho. Mano, objeto de pai, mano.
Let me take a look here. Yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
Agora estamos em uma pausa. Vamos informar primeiro o chefe que o bravo
I'll-
mesmo.
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with
Não
us?
vai com a gente. Esse cara nunca vai com a gente.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the
Com a
association.
gente, parça.
Huh. Poor Werner is a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Você tá enrolando tanto. Tá levando é o louco, isso sim.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
O que foi que esse cara tá bravo?
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Nossa, eu tô falando grosso.
And who are you?
Regras, rapaz.
Another
Ninguém
new
quebra
member
regra
of the
com eu.
association?
Tá metendo louco.
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Pai, não tá brabo.
Huh? Is this true?
Isso é verdade.
You've been swindling us!
Não, às vezes é mentira. Não é mesmo?
Well, you see, the taxes,
As taxas. Boa.
Let me take a look at the ledger.
O pessoal gosta de meter taxa aqui em Nazuma. Então tá tudo certo.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this, hmm?
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Ô louco, por quê?
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Os caras já trabalham com ameaça aqui também.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yours...
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally...
Is that it?
É só isso. Completamente.
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
Respondido.
Oh, fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
Tem um pouco de vergonha. Essa pai é a pior.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rule. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi, I don't need any trouble with her. Okay.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh?
Typical.
I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Tola, what was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, it's time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole... So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by...
Seems like she must be super famous in...
Oh, most definitely. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kami. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what with your help, even the Vision Hunt. That's an yes. Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose. One more thing. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Thoma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait! So, did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder! As soon as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to... Well, guess we should give it a try.
Drama.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Breeze.
Serving.
Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it at all.
Ores and jewelry from Liyue. You can't find a better deal anywhere else.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. An ancient blessing, now 10% off.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than
I'm not
Sailing
used to it
Breeze.
at all.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
You can't find a better deal anywhere else.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. An ancient blessing, now 10% off.
Inazuma's cooking.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Breeze. Ores and jewelry from Liyue. You can't find a better deal anywhere else.
Mais tarde.